Hi Aquarius, it's Noel. How are you guys? I hope you're fine, that you're having a lovely day or night whenever you watch this video. Let me just move this. So, this is your reading. Who is your next love for December 2019, including the last 2 weeks of November, using the Wisdom Keepers and using Lenormand and charms at the end. So, Aquarius, let's start with a prayer for you right now. Dear God, dear Jesus, dear love, thank you so much for being with us, for guiding us everywhere we go. When it comes to love, you are the best and always helping us find our love partner. Thank you for everything. And for Aquarius, thank you. Amen. Okay, free cards. Who is your next love, Aquarius? What you have in store? Who is your next love? Who is your next love? December 2019. All right. So, first card is humanity. Second card is diplomacy. There's another sign that got this card, so you might be related. And you have freshness, so you also have another sign that had this card. Okay. Dark eyes, dark hair, and darker skin tone. Black. And also we have a skin tone like people from Arabic countries, they have skin tone like that, as well as the Mediterranean something like that. Basically people around like Italy, Spain, and this area, Algeria, that whole space there. Okay, let's start with the first card here, humanity, card number 36. I'm picking up someone who has, oh my god, that person has studied like for long time. They could have a PhD. I feel like they've been in university for years. They could be also teaching in university, because I feel like they have something in the brain. Their brain is heavy, very heavy. And they have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. They have traveled a lot. They have been everywhere, everywhere you can imagine. And or they could also teach just geography, and or how you call that, cultures and things like that, like different cultures of the world. Even history comes to mind. Yeah, very well traveled person, very wise, intelligent, smart, all of this. And I feel like you can meet them while teaching, if you are a teacher, or if you are working in the same university, let's say, you can meet them there, even at the library. So go everywhere you have books and knowledge. The museum as well comes to mind. Yeah, because I feel like they always in places like library, museums, the bookstore, university, schools, and things like that. Conferences. Yeah. And the people, the love to be surrounded. It could be a Sagittarius actually for you. The love being seen, the love be talking to a lot of people, getting to know people. They're really open-minded and open Their heart chakra is really, really wide open, which is amazing. So they're ready for you. I mean, they are ready to love you and to give you what you deserve. Okay, now diplomacy card. So again, here I'm picking up a Sagittarius for you, and you might meet them at nighttime, but not like pitch black nighttime, like 9 p.m. or something. I would say at the beginning, like 6 p.m., between 6 and 7 p.m., something like that. Maybe after school, after college, after the library, going out of the library or going out of a bookstore. It could be someone who just works in a bookstore, or you work in a bookstore, then that is your story. Bookstore and library. All right. So here we have someone who could be a Muslim, and here we have someone who could be a Christian, definitely. So it could be a mixture of Muslim and Christian. Let's say you are a Muslim, you meet a Christian, vice versa. Someone who's very generous, they love to spend their money, and for some reason they always get it back. So they never lack anything because they are very open to give, and so therefore they receive. Here again, someone who's very generous, very smart. I mean, very smart. I don't know if they spend their life reading or something, but they're just very smart. They could also be, the child of not a president, but the child of a diplomat, or as someone who has a high rank in society, let's say. So they went to Harvard, or really famous schools. It doesn't have to be Harvard. It's just what I'm picking up now, but really famous private schools, even Christian schools. Yeah, but they have studied, and they know a lot of knowledge for you, Aquarius. So get ready for a serious conversation at night. I feel like I'm picking up Nelly, Noelia, or Naomi, something with an N initial, first or second name. Nelly, Noelia, Nelly. What was the other one? I lost it. Okay, more physical description here for my Aquarius. Okay, gorgeous. Oh, dark hair, dark eyes for a lot of you. Someone who works out muscles. Ooh, we have muscles. We have someone who is really fit. Very nice physique, and also just beautiful to look at. Maybe round cheeks and dimples, beautiful smile, juicy lips, kissable lips. We love that. Yeah, definitely kissable lips. Yeah. Could be, very with muscles and square shoulders for men. Yeah. And very fit, toned, if you're looking for a woman. Okay, now, Aquarius, I'm just going to remove those cards. I want them to be removed for the charms. I usually just put the charms over, but I don't feel like doing that. So, give me a second here. Okay. Aquarius, let's see. Oh, God. There you go. And first or second name, as I told you. We have a V and we have X. So X could be, seriously your ex, but ex can also be first or second name, and or the name of a place, and or the name of a college, university, or any sort of library or a bookstore that has that name. We have the ex again, so that definitely your ex. It could be your ex, which has that who has that description, who fits that description. We have the exclamation mark. You can bump into him. Yeah, something has ended and it's coming back again for some of you, the ex. So maybe, after a few years, you see your ex again, or just several months, you just bump into them in the library or in a bookstore or out of the gym. I don't know, this came out of nowhere. Out of the gym. All right. And then there you go. You start a relationship again. This is and you and the other person. So here we have, could be your name and their name, that could be your name and this could be their name, vice versa. Or it could be first or second name and or a place. I'm picking up Vietnam here with that V. Maybe you met them in Vietnam. I don't know. We have that ring, which is on a finger or on a tree, basically. The tree is earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's also a sign of family. So they could have children, they could teach children, and the ring is commitment. And this ring is really beautiful. And here we have a Converse, if I can grab it. We have a Converse. Converse is the symbol of, keep calm and chill and relaxed, and so definitely maybe at school, maybe you're out of the gym, as I told you, maybe you're just running when you meet them, but it's not your ex for all of you. Okay, pay attention, it's not your ex for all of you, for some of you, I said. So for if it's a new person, you can just also bump into them somewhere. You're running or you're running late for work, running late for college, running late for the bookstore, the library, whatever it is. And it could be that you're going somewhere, a place that is called library. Like, for example, it's a restaurant that is called library something. It doesn't have to be like a real library where you have books and things like that. Could be just a place that has like a book, the word book or the word library in the name of the place. All right, sounds good. Thank you for watching, Aquarius. I wish you all the best with that relationship and enjoy it. Make the most of it. Bye.